And hello! So, last episode, went to the limestone cave, we got the Zamorian moss, brought that to the church, got them to make the medicine for, Agate, and then Zin left us for a while, Agate got better, and then we went to, the Leiston Fortress to see about the photo that Dorothy gave us, because we saw that in the photo there was the airship. So we went and checked them out, and it's a little sus, you know, the gate just suddenly stopped working, like all their orbits just suddenly stopped working. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because they have the black orbit that, you know, we were working on in the first place with the professor, which means, the only person with that black orbit is the professor. What's going on? It's starting to look like, you know, the royal guards there might be betraying us. So, aside from that, we also got to finish up the librarian side quest. So, thankfully that's done. This whole thing right here is done. So we don't have to worry about that. All we have now is to just actually continue the main story quest. So they want us to go and grab the detector jammer from the professor. Or not the professor, from the laboratory. Which, actually, I'm going the wrong way. I think we're supposed to be going to the laboratory on the 3rd floor. It's a little thing he's been working on, which will allow us to sneak on board the airship and make it so that they don't actually, like, detect us or anything. Wait, was it here? Where is it? Wait, was it not here? Maybe it's not there. Maybe it was actually at the house. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold up. Maybe it was the house. But it was something that he already worked on and apparently was fun. Yeah, here we go.
Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe it's in a corner of the lab or the 2nd floor archives. Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions.
Eccentric old coot. But whatever. Let's just find the damn thing. Alright, so... here we go.
Found it.
That's the orbit that was in our experiment, right? So, can we use it?
I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working.
Alright, back to the guild then. Kilika's probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leiston by now. I mean, we were only gone for like a few seconds, but sure. Did we need to upgrade any of our equipment? I don't remember. Or I don't know, I should say. I could upgrade their armor, but, like, is it really necessary? 102, 125, 139, 160. I mean, we could. But it's not really necessary. What else do we have here? Yeah, no, it's fine. We're fine. We don't need to upgrade. We'll be alright.
We're back, Kilika, and we have the device.
I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else.
Heh, well, would you look at that? These are the schematics for the Leiston Fortress.
Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it?
The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you do not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that.
Okay.
I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent in Liberl, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate?
Yeah, I guess. But if I see the men in black clothes, they're going to have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses.
Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle, Joshua, legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers.
Whoa, wait a second. I don't like where you're driving at.
We're already a part of this. Please, allow us to see it through to the end.
I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if worse comes to worse, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry.
Kilika!
I'm sorry. We've caused so much trouble for you. Now then, Tita, since you're not a bracer, I have no authority. Authority. Oh my god. Over you. But are you truly set in your course?
Yes, ma'am, I am. What? What's this all about?
You don't mean...
I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device. So, I'm going with you. What?
Well, it is a very complicated orbment.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too.
You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission? This dangerous, huh?
But you need me to operate the device.
Then forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in.
Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn?
You wanna run that by me again?
Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now of all times.
Yeah, I mean, we kinda established before that she was gonna end up coming with us. I mean, come on. You little... Have you even thought about her being a civilian? And a kid, besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger?
I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe.
I mean, listen. Video game logic, right? Okay? She may be a kid and a civilian, but in the video game world, she's actually pretty powerful with that freaking orbital gun of hers, and she's super useful. I'm just saying. She'll be alright.
We're bracers. That's our job.
You sure talk a big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only one who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about?
Estelle! Joshua! Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay. So, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it. So, let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie.
I didn't realize you put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, Then follow orders and stay here. You got it? Well, we really don't have any other way to get in there. And I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things that I'd rather do. But I'll let it slide this once.
Thank you, Agate!
You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know.
Alright! I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying?
Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you, shut it!
Now, I trust that the matter has been settled. The Lebanons will soon be ready to set off. When you are ready, please proceed to the airfield.
Will do.
Later, Kilika. Take care of talking with the army for us.
I have appropriate responses lined up, should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please be careful.
Kilika's gotta be like one of the most prepared guild receptionists there is. Oh wait, I think go this way. No, the Lebanese isn't here. So wait, where? I guess we go talk to the chief then? The chief is on the second floor, right? Is he in here? Was he at the airport? He might have been at the airport. And I just didn't see him. I could have sworn that... Oh! Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I see him. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready? Yeah, we can go anytime.
Is the Lebanese ready too?
Yeah. You were lucky that last-minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to the Leiston fortress. We can take off anytime.
Anytime? Won't it be hard to leave without, you know, the ship?
Estelle, look down.
Oh! Do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What? What the?
What's happening to the flight deck? What? Didn't you know? This place's got enough secrets built into it to blow your mind.
To be honest, Agate,
Oh! That's pretty cool.
I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow.
That was kind of a delayed what's the word I'm looking for? Not a response, but like a delayed dialogue. Like when she I was sitting there going, she said, "To be honest, Agate," and I was like, wait, does she ever finish that sentence? They should have had her finish the sentence and then showed that, or showed that and then had her do the first two sentences, the first sentence. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You probably have more left than I do, Estelle. And all of this. It's all...
I know, it's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more.
Thanks for waiting, guys! Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to Professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out.
Thank you!
Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie. We're ready. Are we ready to lift off? Lift off? Alright. Let's load up. We're off to Leiston Fortress. Please, bring Professor Russell back home safely. And take care, Tita. Oh, take care of Tita. Sorry.
Sir! No sweat.
Let's go then. Let's go! I'll be counting on you, Braces.
Hey, wait! Whoa, head rush.
Dorothy?
Huh, Chief! Are you still in crew on board that last ship?
That's right. How did you know?
The guild tipped me. And there's big trouble brewing. If what my editors told me rings true, I wanted to let them know before they left.
What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation could get.
Well, this is totally off the record. But it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen
Oh my god, I can't. I can't. I'm just like struggling to read her sentence.
But it seems some of the members of the Royal Guardsmen in Gransel were just arrested for treason.
What? So, some of the Royal Guardsmen in Gransel were arrested for treason. So what about the ones here, right? This is the container where you'll all be hiding. I hope all you're real close friends. It's gonna be a tight squeeze for 4 people.
Really? It looks big enough.
It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like filling a donut.
That's not encouraging.
We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. It'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Alright. Say, man, you got any orbit facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it.
I'll go too. My orbit could use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, Agate.
Alright. Leiston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in the container, so you ought to get some rest while you can.
Sure thing.
Thank you. I mean, I don't really... Is there an actual, like... I mean, I guess there is, but I don't know where it would be. I don't really see a reason to mess with my orbits, but... What's the cat doing here? Ah, here we go. Tita's behind the counter. It's not like it can actually do anything. Okay, so I mean... There's an orbit facility, but like, you can't actually change your orbits, I guess? Sure. I guess that makes sense. Well, I mean, I say change orbits, but I guess more like you can't like open any slots or anything, or buy any orbits or quartz, whatever. Which, I mean, to be fair, we don't really need to. Like, I'm all set up anyway. Did I not talk to her? So you're supposed to, like, talk to everyone and then talk to Gustav. So, unless I missed someone... Which is... Oh, here we go. I missed the cutscene, that's what I missed.
Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship.
No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that this even really compares. We're in an exceptionally more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in the Burl, though. It feels like the start of something really big.
My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the mayor of Rouen behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that.
Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose.
Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky.
Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared?
Huh?
Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So, how come you're all carefree about it?
Well, I'm really scared out of my mind, but I have Joshua and Estelle with me. And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid.
Ha! A little. Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time.
Sorry. Can I ask you something?
Where'd this come from?
I was just wondering. How's Mishka?
How do you know that name?
You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Nah, it's nothing I'm ashamed of. Mishka's my kid sister.
Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me?
Well, sorta. I guess she'd be around your age.
Huh? I guess you haven't seen her in a long time?
Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year.
Oh, poor Mishka.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think that if I had a big brother, I want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way.
Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her.
Huh?
We'll be landing at Leiston Fortress soon. All braces to the cargo hold. Looks like it's time.
Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement?
We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready.
Did you get everything you need, sweetie?
Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me.
Well, now, that's encouraging.
We're counting on you, Tita.
Great!
Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? Do. Alright, talk to him. Good, you're here.
Looks like you got everything set up.
I'm all done with disguising the container. If you just open it up, all you see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. There's another door on this side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
This ought to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this?
Of course we are.
I was born ready. Okay then, you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood. I'll go first.
Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right,
Estelle, are you okay?
I'm fine. There we go.
Turn your head this way.
Okay. Joshua, I don't know about holding this pose.
We've just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here.
Right. Yeah, we have to do this.
Ahem. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit if we do it that way.
Okay, in I go. Sorry, Estelle.
Aw, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. You even smell kind of sweet, like fresh milk.
Hey, don't hug so tight. I kinda can't breathe.
It's not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have.
Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room. There... Is it too cramped?
No, I'm okay. I can hold out.
Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so.
Okay.
Okay, man. I think we're all set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land. And from there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids! Major Sid, I'm here as per your request.
Oh, Chief Gustav, I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon.
The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen?
No, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Ah, yes. I heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within as little as a few days.
Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured.
No, you can relax on that score.
Oh? How can you be so sure?
It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern.
I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So, are you planning to do another container check today?
I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir! Roger! Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Look like it's alive, whatever it is. What is this, maintenance chief?
Hey now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order?
Of course it is. It's a central lab-made biosensor.
Well, if you say so. It's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over it.
Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men. Alright, open it up. Huh?
Oh, it's just Anthony. When did you sneak off, huh?
Okay, so what's with the cat?
His name's Anthony. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked onto the Libanites.
He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Well, I suppose that one cat, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey, you! If you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while.
Hey, now, don't try to tempt him.
I think I'm getting the cold shoulder.
Too bad. Still, that biosensor's a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Anthony would have been packed away in storage.
Well, it is of Central Lab made. Alright, men. Check the other containers. Yes, sir! I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it is not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir! Understood, sir! I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amalthea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say.
Phew! I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita?
Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work.
Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up.
Thank you, Agate. But Antoine, Anthony showing up like that really spooked me.
Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure.
I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head, though.
That does sound like something the chief would do.
Definitely. A man not to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airport. We need a plan, or else we'll never find the professor. So Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go.
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. the research wing in the middle, I would, Okay, so, despite the fact that I have this answer on my notes, let's kind of go over this, right? There's no reason to go to the barracks in the southwest, right? Who's in the barracks? The regular guards, right? The command center in the middle. That would be like rushing. That would be like rushing head into like danger, right? The watchtower in the northeast. What's our purpose for going there, right? There's no reason to go to the watchtower. Who's in there? You might have a guard that's in there, right? The main gate to the south. Why would we want to leave? Why would we want to go to the main gate? What would be the purpose of doing that? To leave? To what? To open the gate? We gotta remember, the whole purpose we came here was for the professor, right? And where's the professor gonna be? In the research wing. Why? Because they're trying to utilize his intellect to help them. They're trying to get him to make things for them. So he's obviously going to be in the research wing. Well, color me surprised.
Just leave it to me.
Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Okay, do we have an exit strategy? No, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there.
Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out that research area. You stay close, Tita. Okay.
Alright, so... Go that way. I don't remember if the plan was to not get caught by the guard dogs, but just in case.
Oh!
I know them. So they are here.
The airship from the tower.
I thought they must be military. They look nothing like the regular soldiers.
They're probably a special force here to practice covert operations. It's no wonder that they're so tough.
So, is my grandpa in there?
It's looking more and more likely. But if we try to take them on here, we're gonna have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside.
Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted?
Okay, so, there's a little thing here, right? So we have, I don't remember if there's any issue when it goes to rescuing the professor, but once we rescue him, when we go to escape, we want to make sure we don't get caught by guards as we're escaping. So that's gonna be tough. How do we get to the professor without... Here we go.
Hey, can we get in from here?
No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher.
Oh!
Jackpot!
Huh?
I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell.
You know... Okay, so... I thought this was a thing that happened in the second game, not in the first game. You can see for yourself, apparently Richard and Amalthea are both here, and they're both, using the professor. I thought this was this happened in the second game, which is why when I saw Major Sid come out, I was like, oh, okay, it's Major Sid that's behind all this. Because I forgot all about Major Sid, to be honest. I don't remember anything about him. But now that I'm seeing Amalthea and Richard, well, that tells me a lot. So, I mean, it's safe to, I guess it's safe for everybody here to assume now that Richard and Amalthea are behind this, considering, you know.
Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude.
I should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of the Intelligence Division. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius.
Ah, yes. You and he were friends, if my memory served me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information.
Yeah, I have an idea. You can base your search up your ass! I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did.
Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current.
The Black Orbment, or the Gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre.
I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At the time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait.
And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume, then, that you intend to do something on a grand scale.
I'll leave the particulars up to you and your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. And this invention will bring liberal riches like none ever before seen.
Not interested.
Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her.
You threaten her to get to me?
Tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us. You must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course.
So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this Black Orbment that can shut down Orbo power. I see. So that's your plan, is it?
Pardon me!
Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions.
No, it's alright. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There has been activity in Gransel. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned.
My goodness!
Haha, check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you need, Professor? And I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities.
I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others. That you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you.
My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless. unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter.
Get out of my sight!
As you wish.
So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man?
Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes.
Grand plans. What will come of them?
Now things have gotten interesting. And I really wanted to settle the score. But I got a job to do, and that takes precedence.
Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean.
Right!
Ugh.
Joshua? Hey! You listening?
Estelle?
Are you okay?
Hey, snap out of it! It's not like you to freeze up!
Sorry, I just spaced out.
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
I'm fine, it's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right?
Yep, let's get a move on.
Ugh. I really wanted to be part of the Grancel operation. But no, I'm left here guarding an old man.
Ugh. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass! What?
It can't be.
Agatha Krosner! You're too damn slow! You're too slow!
Alright, honestly, there's only 2 of them. We should be alright.
Damn!
Okay. Deathblow got him. I wasn't expecting that. That just made things so easy. That's just super easy. Like, literally all I need to do is sit here and attack this guy. Oh, I can't get him with that. Okay. That would have been funny if it deathblowed again. Damn. I got super lucky.
Care for a rematch?
Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh?
It's not good to carry a grudge, you know.
Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible.
Right!
So you're back! Enough, I told you! I don't want anything!
Grandpa!
Tita? I must be dreaming!
Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay!
This isn't a dream! And you lot!
Hey, Professor. You don't look like you're feeling so hot.
The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here.
I'm impressed! You actually sneaked in here! So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the 2 of you. Hey, old man! Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Oh, you look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that, at least. You have a head like a chicken. Say that again, you geezer!
Nice one, Professor.
Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua.
Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanation for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the capital unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will misuse it again. Understood. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the black augment. I wasn't able to discern its physical compositions, but I did have some success with the control method. Which means that these fools will be able to cause the phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done anything any differently.
besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with.
For the love of Adios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now.
Come on, both of you.
Okay, so Jesus. I'm not too keen on this part because I know for this we have to not get caught by the guards. Oh man. I don't know where the guards are though, that's the problem.
Ugh! You think we'll just let you escape?
Huh, what's that?
Guess the jig is up.
It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities, respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out! Yes, sir!
Crap! Here comes the soldiers!
Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship, port, and docks. The major knows what he's doing. What else would you expect from the CEO of the 4th Defense Regiment?
What should we do? Where do we go?
We're leaving by the docks. Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Okay, we made our way into the command center. So, obviously we can't go to the docks. So we make our way to that. And question is, here's the problem. I don't exactly remember the layout here. Okay, these doors are locked. All these doors are locked. Oh, Gilbert's in here! And the Capois!
Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside?
Sounds to me like someone's breaking in.
Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out! Nobody!
Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever...
This looks like the dungeon.
Oh, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hawken Gate. Huh? What? Huh? You!
You guys are...
You're those punks from before! Well then, long time no see.
Huh, okay. You guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing that you're good for is handling a pole, air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool.
I'm assuming you know these folks?
They're the Capois Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner.
Ah, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's an Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 cell per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty?
Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time for asking about stuff like that.
Now wait just one damn minute! Why are you braces here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren?
Huh?
Well, sorry we intruded.
No fair!
You're the intruders, right?
Hey! Let us out of here!
Ah, that was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connections to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means...
Maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. Maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion.
And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him.
I mean, we saw Gilbert in there too. I didn't see Dalmore, but he might have been in there as well.
We're wasting time here. We gotta find another escape route.
Okay, yeah, these doors are still locked. Okay. Can we even... No, all these doors are locked. Hey, did you find them? No, I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb.
Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way.
Shit! And this is a blind alley, too!
Come, this way.
Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way.
There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you?
I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot.
Come on, just down the corridor.
Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Quickly, get inside.
Hey now, this room is...
Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going.
That was spectacularly close.
I knew it.
Lock it, just to be on the safe side.
Got it.
What are you planning? You're the CEO of leiston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up?
I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division. And the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such, is currently imprisoned at the Hocken Gate.
Hey, now we find out about Morgan.
That stubborn old man.
This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile?
Unfortunately, observers of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation.
I see. So, he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control.
Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces.
That's horrible!
What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't Supreme Command of the Army rest with the Queen?
Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on that matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason.
Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz too?
The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it.
Dorothy's pictures.
That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up, and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that.
I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer. But since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions.
You've had a tough time of it, ain't you?
Well, if all that you said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I had been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hardhead pity. And soften up that hardhead. Pity, you might say.
I'm just butchering sentences left and right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Grandpa?
It was a joke, dear. A joke. You know. A ha-ha funny. Okay. I got everything. But what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down?
No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room.
Through this room? How?
Ah, I get it. There's a secret passage or passageway or something, right?
Ha! Very astute, boy.
Boy. Very astute. Boy.
Wow!
Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad. Not bad at all.
This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Adios probably will.
Major.
Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs.
Got it.
Roger that.
Farewell, Major.
Well, thank you very much.
Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major.
We're in your debt.
You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this the moment I first saw you.
What?
You mean when we met at the front gate?
Yeah, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not?
Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a high rank like that?
Richard may be colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Ereboni in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised you found out the truth and came to help the professor.
Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero.
Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders.
Crap.
Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go.
Okay.
Excuse us then.
That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with this slide?
Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up.
You're here. This way.
You're late. What took you so long?
Sorry, we got into a conversation about my dad.
Sorry for the holdup. You can go ahead and take off.
All right. Hang on to your hats. Phew! We managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet.
Major Sid may be keeping them busy, but if we waste any time here, we're probably gonna have to deal with the pursuit force. We've got to get to the professor. We gotta get the professor to somewhere safe, or else.
Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you.
No! You two fall back!
Huh?
What do you mean? The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they got no idea you two are involved unless old Sid blabs. So, I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe.
Hagate! I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, that makes the most sense for both of us to get out of here. Grandpa! Whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We can never agree to that. Right, Joshua?
Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment.
What?
According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection. Which means that Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you feel, but for now, we really need to do what Agate says.
But...
Nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now, I need you to be a good girl and withdraw.
Wait, I get your idea in theory. Estelle?
You don't agree. I can see it written all over your face. So, how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself given the circumstances.
Huh?
First, I want you to go to Grancel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Grancel Castle.
I must what?
What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel? As in religious teaching? Heh, that's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently, the Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division. But by whom, I couldn't say. After that, I wager that it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Orbment was involved, and here in Zeiss. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve the gospel.
Really?
I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I missed my guess. Something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once!
You mean the shutdown of orbital power?
No. Perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry. Anything more I say will be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than my own escape.
I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no.
If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it.
Estelle? Joshua?
We gotta part ways for a little bit, Tita.
I'm sorry. I'd hoped that we could stay together.
No, you don't have to apologize. You just helped me so much, and you treated me like a little sister.
Tita! Thanks for helping my grandpa! And thank you for being my friend! I love you both! I love you too, sweetie.
I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow, and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know.
You can be a real jerk. But I agree. I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate.
Don't call me that, it creeps me out!
Look who's embarrassed!
Ugh. You really are your father's daughter. Hey Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that.
Not that it's any of your business!
Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move. Farewell, children of Cassius.
Stay safe, both of you! You too, Tita.
Adios be with you. Be careful out there. May the force be with you. And that is the end of chapter 3. Alright, and the end of the episode. So, alright, thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next episode. Have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye!